I apparently own way too many Switch games, since I ended up finding another 10 cozy fall games from my Switch collection recently, so here is another video about them. Starting with the LEGO Harry Potter collection, which is a video game compilation that includes remastered versions of LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4 and LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7. It is available on most platforms and features the entire story of Harry Potter from his first to final year, with enhanced graphics and included DLC. These play about the same as any LEGO game if you are already a fan of those. Even if you aren't, I think this collection would be perfect for any Harry Potter fan. Something about that series already feels like it belongs in the spooky fall season anyway. I haven't played many LEGO games yet, but I've greatly enjoyed my time with this one so far. Saga of Sins is an action-adventure game with arcade-style gameplay. Players control the cleric, Cecil, who can transform into 4 different demonic creatures to fight the 7 deadly sins within the minds of villagers in this plague-infested village of Sinwell. The game features a unique stained glass art style inspired by Hieronymus Bosch, and combines a mystical storyline with action-packed gameplay. The stained glass art is beautiful and gives me fall vibes for some reason, so here is this beautiful game. Owlboy is a story-driven pixel art action-adventure game. Players control Otis, a mute owl, as he flies through a world in the clouds, using his friend's unique abilities to fight enemies and solve puzzles. The game is known for its long development cycle, beautiful visuals, and a mix of flight and platforming gameplay. This game is super cozy and relaxing if you just want to go fly around and go through rings like Superman does in the N64, but in a beautiful little indie game instead. It can get stressful as well if you aren't careful enough, especially in the beginning when all the enemy ships show up. The music is some of the best and very relaxing usually. Earthnight is a 2D platformer and runner game, which features a hand-painted art style and a chiptune soundtrack, where players skydive down the backs of dragons to escape a dragon-ruled Earth. The game is available on modern platforms and is known for its procedurally generated levels and classic arcade feel. This one is very difficult, and not cozy at all to me since I suck at it. That being said, it is still fun to play, and it does still have fall colors and vibes, so it would still be a good pick for this time of year. Lost Epic is a 2D side-scrolling action RPG with Souls-like elements, where players take on the role of a god slayer to defeat the Pantheon of 6 in the world of Sanctum. The game features fast-paced combat, a deep skill tree, and a focus on character progression through stats and divine skills. The movement and controls feel fantastic even though it does look a little slow and floaty at times. This game is just a blast to play and very difficult to put down. It may not be very cozy, but it sure does have beautiful colors and visuals that fit the fall vibe very well. I would recommend this one for any fan of Metroidvanias at all. It is one of the best of the genre in my opinion. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is basically a Minecraft clone, however this one is actually fun to play. It has a linear single-player story where you only have to build certain things for the story. Other than that, you don't have to build anything unless you want to, which is nice since the rest of the game is a really fun action RPG where you can destroy everything and everyone. It has an online multiplayer mode where up to 4 players can collaborate on the vacant island. While the main story is a single-player experience, you can invite friends to your island to build together, and you can also visit their islands. Online multiplayer is not available for the story mode, and access to it can be restricted by story progression. This one can be pretty cozy and perfect for fall if you are into the building aspect of it. Dragon Quest Treasures is an action RPG spin-off of the Dragon Quest series, following the childhood adventures of Eric and Mia from Dragon Quest XI. Players explore the floating continent of Draconia to find legendary dragonstones, using a team of recruited monsters with unique abilities to locate hidden treasure. The game has received mixed reviews for its relaxed pace and focus on treasure hunting, which I actually really enjoyed. I never understood all the negative reviews. You can collect all kinds of different monsters to help you along the way. They can give you the abilities like jumping extremely high, jumping very low into the ground, gliding, and more. The treasure hunting and exploration focus is really nice for this time of year, and it's very cozy if you like that sort of thing.
Where's the treasure? I'm jelly happy indeed. Go, gather, go!
Sparklight is a top-down action-adventure game where players control Ada, an engineer who must save the world of Geodia from the Baron mining core. The game features procedurally generated biomes, a focus on crafting gadgets to solve puzzles and fight enemies, and a story about harnessing the planet's life force. Sparklight, this is basically a Zelda clone roguelike. You can buy and equip different patches to give you bonuses during each and every run you go through. Runs can usually last a while unless you like to rush through like an idiot, kinda like I do. I know that's my favorite way to play. It has more dungeons than modern Zelda games and has much better pixel art as well. It'll Do 2 is an action-adventure game inspired by classic Legend of Zelda titles. It features a sprawling island, dungeons that can be tackled in any order, and a focus on puzzle solving, with 4 upgradable weapons. An updated version, It'll Do 2 Plus, was released for the Nintendo Switch and includes additional content like the Dream World and collectible cards. I played this in the early days of the Switch and remember loving it. After getting footage for it now, I have realized it is much harder than I remember, or at least the beginning is. The art style, controls, and movement are all fantastic. It has a huge focus on tons of fun puzzles. The combat is the hardest part, but still, also a ton of fun. This one isn't super cozy for fall, but there's just something about playing a Zelda game on a nice, cool, cloudy fall day. Xenoblade Chronicles 2: Torna, the Golden Country, is an action role-playing game for the Nintendo Switch that serves as a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It tells the story of the Aegis War, set 500 years before the main game, and focuses on the characters Laura and Jin as they fight against the villainous Malos. The game was released as both a standalone physical title and downloadable content for the original game. The Xenoblade games are some of the best JRPGs ever made. They have told some of my favorite stories ever told in all of gaming. If you haven't played any of them and you like JRPGs, you definitely should. This one specifically doesn't have the best story in the series, but it does have a nice, fun, cozy gameplay loop, where it mainly focuses on exploring the beautiful world and doing tons of side quests. If that sounds like your type of thing, then you should go buy this and all the other Xenoblade games. Enjoy the next 500 plus hours of your life. And with that, we are out of games for today. Leave any of your suggestions down below. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.